All right, we back again. You see the title. Is Britney really okay or not? What's your opinion? Let's get into it. Okay. As I've been listening to the news and everything that's been going on, Britney Spears is worth $6 million or better. And this young lady is, I want to say, 38 years old or 39, almost 40. She want control of her life. I get it. You know, I done worked hard for all this money, and I'm tired of people dictating to me what I should and what I shouldn't do. But I had a conversation with my sister, Latoya Bird. I'm picking her up from work, taking her home because her car down. In the shop getting fixed. So with that being said, we listening to the commentation of, she trying to get a lawyer to get control of her money at the end of the day. And my sister like, well, she had the right to do what she want to do. It's her money. And I was like, yeah, it is, but it's not. I'm saying what I mean by this is, now follow me. Britney Spears has been a star since a child, and her parents and the supporting cast been watching over her for years, making sure the industry not rip her off and take her money. So they been her backbone. I really believe that the pressures of the business done really emotionally broke her down, and only the support of the family is keeping her afloat and keeping her strong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, she probably just need to retire and take a break. And then, just come back periodically. You hear about people retiring from show business, and every 2 years they'll do a little something, something, but they not full fledged. And this girl really been in the business since her childhood. So she probably just burnt out and just want to live a normal, regular life. But here's the problem with that: you a brand, you worth millions, you're a good person, and predators and people that's bad will try to take advantage of you and swindle your money. And that's what I believe that her family is trying to protect her from. Everybody will be coming at her trying to get her to invest, and these Rico Suave type dudes, real smooth, and they may have their own little money and whatnot, and you might trust them and whatnot, but they wolf in sheep clothing. They trying to snake her for her wealth and leave her penniless. And that's what I really believe that her family is not trying to let nobody do. So they watching her and everything that go on around her. They watching it with a keen eye. They know she's vulnerable. She have emotional issues that, somebody can play on and take advantage of. Get her all open and in love, and next thing you know, she signing stuff, she invested, and next thing you know, whoever this person is or people, group of people, you know what I'm saying, they'll run off and you don't know where they at in the world, and she broke. See, one thing about, I feel like, other ethnics of wealth, they watch over their people. It's only us black folks, African Americans, We are educated about wealth and what it takes to keep the wealth. Some are in the know, but a lot of us are not. Like myself, I gotta get educated on being rich if I ever become rich, you know. But that's not an easy task, and people need to really beware what they ask for because you just might get it. What Biggie say? More money, more problems. You think because you don't have money and you think you got the pressures of the world on your shoulder. I'm sure that triples when you're a wealthy individual. So myself, I ain't gonna say nothing stupid about I wouldn't want no money, but if it happened for me, you do it. If not, that's cool as well. Because I know the pressures that come with that. Because you could look at her, and what she going through. You worrying every day about somebody taking something from you. So therefore, you have to be shrewd, you know, to really, cope with money and having wealth. You got to be a shark. You got to be a piranha out here. You can't be nice to a degree. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to be a piranha 80% and 20% be yourself. You gotta always be on your guard because somebody gonna be coming at you. It could be family, friends, or foe, and you gotta be on your game at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Even a regular person that's working and you acquiring a few luxury things in life. It's people that envy you because they're not in your space or they on some, well, why he get to do it or she get to do it and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Why with so little this individual able to do so much? Sometimes it's just the way God wired you and the way you built. You just a go-getter. You a dreamer. And when you accept your strength and weaknesses, it's nothing that you really can't achieve. But be realistic. You're not going to get everything you want in life. So be appreciative of what you can achieve and what you desire to achieve. Yeah, go for it, reach for it, but have the understanding that you might not get it and be okay with it. When I pray, I tell God, Lord, if it's meant for me to be wealthy, okay. But if not, I'll get my butt up and go to work every day. I'm good. I'm going to make it happen. Just wake me up. It's a saying, open the door for me and I'll get in there. Just leave the door open. Like Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak say, leave the door open. Open the door for me and I'll get in and I'm gonna make it do what it's gonna do, whatever that door is. When it comes to being out here trying to make it in life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes somebody just need a shot or a helping hand, and that's all it takes. You ain't gotta do much for me, but give me the minimum and then let me go from there. So that's why I really believe Whitney. I'm gonna get ready to call this girl Whitney. I mean Britney. That's why I believe her father is fighting so hard to keep, the shield around her, and the parents are in control of that. If you can't trust your parents, who can you trust? It ain't like she living in a basement and locked up and they feeding her food through a cage or something like that. You know, from what I'm hearing, she lives off a $2 million allowance a year that is given to her every month. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you need to be blessed to know that somebody got your back like that. You know, I mean, yeah, I would be a little jiggy and mad about, I'm worth all this money and then I gotta get an allowance. But look at things realistically, because when it's something that you're not in favor of, you don't look at it with a rational mind. And right now, you want something, it's my money. I could do what I want, like the commercial. you know, yeah, if you are in a position to handle that wealth and not be able to drop the ball or fumble the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I heard Michael Jackson over the years had 3 accountants. Each accountant checked everything that the previous accountant does. They all watch over each other. So when he go to one accountant, he go to another one, and he go to another one. And all 3 of them is teaching him what they know. So not only he got people watching over his money, he watch his money. And nobody can just sign things on his behalf without his knowledge or his consent or okay. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's reluctant to teach you about wealth that you made, they not good for you and they're not in your corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these agents and managers and whoever. When you're an artist and your talent make you millions, you as an individual need to educate yourself on what they do. I hear people say, well, or I've heard people say, well, I'm the talent. I ain't got time to be worrying about the numbers and crunching numbers. Yes, you do. You out there shaking your butt and your blood, sweat, and tears every night, day in, day out. You're in the studio cutting these records and everything. So yes, you do need to educate yourself. And if you're not trying to be educated to keep your wealth, then don't get in the business. Just don't. Why are you putting your faith in everybody else and not yourself? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make sense. Not to me, So I'm just saying it is what it is. I understand her feelings, but I understand where her parents are coming from, on the issue of, that you're not going to just let somebody come and steal your money. Not on our watch. You're not going to fumble the ball because actually your money is taking care of the family. Those that been behind you, helping you get to the level that you are. You didn't do this by yourself. This been a family movement since you've been a child, and I guess if you for real go to school and educate yourself and you show that financially you can hold your own and not give faith to these accountants and managers and agents, I'm just saying at 100%. If you can go on there and understand the lingo and talk the lingo and you understand the stocks and investments and everything that's going on with your money, then I really believe she should be able to handle her own wealth. But if you're naive to the fact, if you such a nice person that you're trusting, if you so bent on being in love and, You just let anybody into your heart and trust them. Chris Rock say, when you meet people, you meet the representatives. It's only when they get close to you and get comfortable around you when the real individual comes out. So when stuff start turning to the left, that's the real person or who this person is. And I really believe you will see that in anybody. I feel like within 2 to 3 years of knowing a person, they can't hide who they are at 100% in that time frame. If you're paying attention, you're going to see it because they're going to get sloppy and reckless on things that they do. You know, they're going to start moving different, acting funny. And if on point, you're going to see the signs. So I'm going to do a reaction to one of her first videos that got her in the game. She was a Disney child, uh, on the Disney shows and stuff. Her and I want to say Justin Timberlake and a slew of people from the old school, from the 80s, let's say that, and yeah, I think her and Justin Timberlake dated too early on, before the dancer guy came into the picture. Kevin Federline, who eventually became a rapper, and his career really didn't do nothing, but his career was connected to I keep calling her Whitney, I mean Britney, you know what I'm saying? And and because she was the money, she had to pay him child support and spousal support. Well, spousal support. I don't know about child support, but yeah. So you got guys that they waiting for somebody to want to be all in love and not informed, and they gonna have their way with you. So I'm gonna end it right there. So I hope you like my take on it, and I'm gonna be right back with one more, and then that's it for today. All right, peace.